watching Startup Central with me, Nayanthara Rai, the only show of its kind on Indian television dedicated to startups, entrepreneurship, technology, innovation, disruption, anything to do with the new economy. Ladies and gentlemen, keep writing into us. We love your emails. It helps us improve. We love constructive criticism. Tell us where we're going wrong and how we can improve. I'm also on Twitter, so you can reach out to me directly as well. Email address on top, suc@etnow.tv. Now, I interviewed the top management and one of the top bosses of Shadowfax. It's a startup that raised $60 million recently, and it had some marquee investors, including Flipkart. Now, what does Shadowfax do? It provides the last mile connectivity for delivery packages. It could actually be your Flipkart package. It could also be something you need from Swiggy as well as Zomato. So here's a conversation that I had earlier with Vaibhav Khandelwal, co-founder and CTO of Shadowfax. We actually recorded this interview last week.
Thank you so much for having me here. Really a pleasure to be here. Yeah, I mean, $60 million, major investors as Flipkart. And this comes roughly in around a year of us raising Series C as well. So good, tremendous growth in the business, good, tremendous validation of our idea and the technology platform that we have built.
So I have to ask you this one question. If you are providing, if one of your largest investors in this fundraising is going to be Flipkart, can you work with Amazon? Are you allowed to?
Yes, we are allowed to. We will. So the entire idea of how we optimize our logistics network is by working across categories and across different players. And the same is resonated with Flipkart as well. And the investment is more from a financial standpoint to allow us to enable the last mile logistics in more deeper fashion with Flipkart, but in no way restricting us to work with Amazon or, for that matter, any other company in the ecosystem.
So if Jio also, whenever it starts, you have a free right to
Yes.
sign contracts with Jio?
Yes.
Okay. But pardon me for saying this, and I always ask the founders, so don't take it badly. I'm just going to simplify what it is that you do. You provide delivery guys, right? Basically, to new age businesses. And for that, you're getting this crazy valuation.
So I'd like to clarify it a bit here. So we do not provide delivery boys. We provide the logistics service. So, for example, so these delivery partners, they are not on our payroll. They are not our employees. These are freelancers, crowdsourced folks who are who may be working from a 9-to-5 job and are available to do some task at the end of the evening. They can be college students as well who want to do some tasks to earn pocket money during Saturdays and Sundays. What we do is that we forecast the right demand from these partners and we show it or we present this information on our app to our delivery partners. They then are free to choose when they want to work, how they want to work, and which packet do they want to deliver. Currently, we are working with 30,000 delivery partners on a daily active user perspective. And as we move forward, it will not be limited only to the logistics space. We would want to actually leverage or empower this crowdsourced economy that is there. So I think the valuation something is in coherence with the customer experience, with the overall value of fulfillment that we bring into the ecosystem.
So can you mentioned how many people you worked with. Can you tell me who some of your top clients are? Because, just to get an idea of the kind of client list that you have, that would have been, I'm sure, one of the big reasons why you got the kind of funding that you did.
So, almost all the major consumer brands that are doing phenomenal in India are our customers or are our clients. So we work with the likes of Swiggy, Zomato, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, Jabong, Paytm, and the list goes on. So it's a healthy ecosystem that we have created, and everyone has a good share in terms of the wallet share that we work with.
Okay, and who are the other investors that took part, and what is your valuation now?
Right. So the other investors, so we, as I mentioned earlier, so we had raised a Series C roughly around a year back. And there were some great marquee global investors who had helped us around. So we have Nokia Growth Partners, NGP, which is based in United States. Then Mirai Assets, Qualcomm Ventures, IFC, which is the investment arm of WorldMap. They are also the other set of investors who participated. Our Series A and B, and our major proponent has been Eight Roads Ventures, which has been a significant supporter of our model of our growth trajectory. So yeah, I mean, we are happy as well as lucky to have such a good lineup of investors backing us.
And your valuation, what does that stand at?
So our valuation currently stands at around $250 million.
Okay. Now you're the co-founder, you're also the CTO. Tell me what's so cool about your technology?
So, see, the interesting part about it is we are live in 300 cities. We work with 30,000 delivery partners, and the entire operations is managed centrally by a team of less than 60 members. So that is what the technology has allowed us, that in order to process around 3 lakh orders on a daily basis, the technology stack that we have built allows us to track, to optimize, to increase the efficiency, manage the costs, forecast the demand, build the right traffic models, just to ensure that these 50 to 60 folks are able to manage so many delivery partners, run so huge operations at scale. I mean, that's one cool thing about it. The other satisfying bit of it is that the technology piece that we have created empowers people in India to the tune of, I mean, we feel satisfied from the fact that 30,000 partners on the current scale are able to make 10,000 rupees on a monthly level just by the technology platform that we have created. So, couple of interesting machine learning aspects to it, couple of interesting algorithms that we have built on it, and that gives us coolness and that gives us a bit of a good satisfaction to us as well.
But I've got to ask you this question. If Qualcomm is putting money in, should I be connecting some dots and saying that, yes, this is perhaps part of a larger tech tie-up? If Flipkart is putting money in and, Flipkart's owner, Walmart, will obviously be looking at this perhaps from a synergy perspective as well. What's the future? How can one not read into the kind of investors you've attracted in this round?
See, I mean, there can be multiple pathways from a future perspective. What we are really clear is that the kind of demand that we have, the depth that we can go with each of our clientele, we can grow 10x in 4 years. From a promoter perspective, from a founder perspective, our idea is aligned to go public at this end, and we do believe that our set of investors also align at that end. Definitely, the investments from Flipkart and others, they allow us, they give us a strategic angle to the partnerships that we make. But the interesting part here is that everyone appreciates the fact that it is important for us to stay independent, to work across categories, across brands. Only then the right value creation is there in the channel.
So okay, let me put it this way. Let me twist it around and ask you this. How did Flipkart find out about you? Were you already working with Flipkart?
Yes, we work with them.
So they were so impressed with what they did, they said, hey, let's actually put money in, $55 million?
So, see, the thing is, the technology and the capabilities that we have built that allows companies to deliver grocery, mobile phones, food in less than 30 minutes. And that is, as a capability, is something that the world is, or the e-commerce horizon is moving forward to. The capabilities
no,
that
I'm asking a very different question. They were obviously so impressed because they were using you that they decided to become the largest investor during a D-series funding round. First of all, are you going to have arm's length pricing?
Yes. Yes.
You'll have arms, so no special treatment for Flipkart is what I'm getting at.
Yes.
And does Flipkart get a board seat?
Yes, Flipkart does get a board seat.
And there will still be arm's length pricing.
And see, to be honest, the pricing has been a part of the contract that we have signed in. We have negotiated on it, just like as we have negotiated with other folks in the market as well. So that is something that we have aligned with as a prerequisite of going into this deal as well.
And And no exclusivity for Flipkart at the moment. And will
We-
Flipkart help you go global?
So far the aim is to actually go deeper into India, to extend it to, I mean, currently we are in 300 cities. Idea is to go to 1,000 cities out there. So for
IPO
us,
that you talked about, when is that? Is it going to be in India?
yes.
What timeline are you looking at?
So we are looking at a 3 to 4 year timeline on that horizon.
Okay, Vaibhav Khandelwal, first of all, congratulations again, D series. I'm sure you've partied hard, celebrated hard, $60 million. You've really got fantastic investors out there, some of the best in the business, obvious synergies between your business and what they do. And thanks a lot for this interview.
Thank you so much. Good conversation, a frank one.